Hello, my name is Warren Bennett. This is a continuation of the painting started in Lesson 1, Snowy Pines. I'm going to add a little color to the painting. Thought about adding color for some time and came up with some colors, talking to some friends. And if anybody out there has any ideas too, let me know. I'm going to add some Indian yellow to the paint, to the snow in the foreground. Add maybe a little more chromium yellow light to the sun and some cadmium to the sky, kind of around the horizon, like like the sun is breaking through and some blue sky is beginning to show through. The whole idea behind the Snowy Pines started with painting the pines in the blizzard while the snow is really falling. I kind of got the idea from Monet, his haystacks, or Rouen Cathedral, and as the storm ends, the painting changes. More light, different, now some colors. So anyway, I'll have another little video of some of the paintings I did at the various stages. Anyway, I'm going to start with some titanium white and a little chromium yellow, just to make the sun a little more intense. That's it, just a little more. I'm just going to kind of scrape it in. And this painting is one that I started in the other, in Lesson 1. I did not put on the glaze at the end on this painting, the zinc white, semi-transparent, to tone down the contrast. I didn't do that. So instead I'm going to try with some different colors. So that's it probably for the yellow. I'll take the little paint off the brush and maybe blend this in a little more. I just want it to be a little more intense. Okay, that's good. Okay, next I'm going to use a little Indian yellow, one of my very favorite colors. Stepped on with some white, quite a bit of white. So I just want to add a little color to the foreground, just to, I don't know, give the idea that maybe the sun is breaking through. I use Liquin as my medium. I'm just gonna just touch in a little bit here and there. See, I already signed it at the end of the other lesson, but so what? I always go back and play with these. It's lots of fun. Fool them until you get tired of it. Okay, so there's a little yellow. You'll see I got one that has more that I'm going to show you in the other little video of completed paintings. I just clean this off, clean off the yellow. Oh, shit. Use Terpenoid Natural as cleaner. It's terp. No bad odors. No worries putting it down the drain. If you want to do that, I usually actually throw it out. But anyway, so now a little cerulean stepped on with the white, with the titanium white. Just want to have it look like the sky's just kind of breaking through, and we can vary the lightness of the blue. So we'll start with this. I usually start back here because this is the safest place to start, because it should be like the most intense back here. So I'm just gonna pop it in the horizon and just kind of blend it in some. This, by the way, the composition here, it's not my favorite. I really like it when this pine tree is a little larger than this pine tree and dominant. So I might try and fudge the pine tree a little bit too. So we're just gonna kind of flop in, just touch in a little bit. Blend it. And it already is pretty gray in there. So I want to make it kind of like rays, like the sun is coming down and melting away the snow. So I'm just going to lighten this up just a little bit. Maybe just a little bit. Okay, let's see. That's giving it just a tone. You can just play with this until you like it. And since the painting is kind of finished and dry, if you think you got a little too much, just take it right off. I just use tissues. Maybe I'll just put a little blue up here too. So then you like to step back a little bit and just take a look from back. It's a little too intense around here. So I like the blue, but let's just see. Wipe a little off. See what it looks like from back here. And that's kind of what I was looking for. A little maybe off in here in the distance. Maybe a little stronger on the horizon itself. Okay, so that's kind of the idea. A little yellow, cadmium yellow light, a little cerulean blue, and a little Indian yellow. See what you think on yours. Thanks, bye. Okay, a little more fudging around. I'm going to put a little blue in here to push this tree back into the distance. A little blue might work to give it the feeling of being further away in the distance. And then I'm going to put a little of the Indian yellow mix that I made with the white to maybe just give the other tree the little bit of sense that it's a little closer. Whether it really has that effect is another question. But it makes me feel a little better about it. So gives the trees a little bit more color. Maybe I'll give this one just a little bit too. A little bit of the yellow. Okay. Maybe this one too, I guess. Although it shouldn't be shining on the back of the tree, but I got the blue on the front, so. Okay, that's it.